Ladies and gentlemen, we gathered here today to define what's better. Canine and feline are both fine, so this argument will
Welcome to the pre-show. We've got three guys here who I'd like you to meet. They are from Illimms and they make short comedy videos. Hello, Sam, Raph, and Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we've got to define what's better. Canine or feline.
How are you?
Very well.
Very well.
Thank you.
Very good, thanks, Steve.
How about a yellowtail snapper, pike or barracuda, cod, carp, sunfish, salmon, trap, puffer, grouper, a catfish, a whitefish, whitebait or a tuna, add a bit of bass, fresh water, killer whale, shark, bull shark, marlin, haddock, sardines, kipper, koi, carp, so many fish.
But I don't like fish.
1, 2, 3.
They call me DJ, cause I'm a dental hygienist.
I'm MC Lean, cause my mouth is the cleanest.
Thanks for coming in. Can you tell me what is Illimms? Is it Illimms? Illimits? What is it?
It's Illimms, and it's basically me and Raph have known each other since we were 11, and when we were 12 we decided to make a band, and the band was called the Illegal Immigrants because he's German, another guy, the drummer, was from Singapore. I'm Jewish, which is a race.
Originally, we wanted to call the band Legal Immigrants,
Okay.
because we thought it was like, a nice play on illegal immigrants. But the Singaporean's dad said it sounded stupid.
So you've been making, how many videos have you made?
We've made about 400 movies.
Yeah.
That many?
I think so, yeah. Maybe 300.
The first film we ever made was a musical.
Why did I get that illegal
So we recorded on a dictaphone.
That's whack!
The age of?
14 maybe?
Yeah, something
No,
like
13.
13.
Rick sure is clever.
Raph wrote the script and he gave it to me, and I liked it for some reason. And but it didn't have any music; it was just lyrics to all the songs. So he went away. He had a mini disc player, and he went away and recorded it on a mini disc player. And I went away and recorded it on a little dictaphone with one of those tiny little cassettes. And we met up on a Monday night and we swapped, and he gave me the mini disc player to listen to, and I gave him the dictaphone. And at the end of it, we went away for an hour and listened to what each other had done. And I listened to his melodies, and I thought there were some that were very good, and I was very complimentary, and I returned the mini disc player to him. Whereas at the end, I said to him, "What did you think?" And he said, "I didn't listen to very much of it." And I said, "Can I have it back?" And he said, "I threw it in the bin."
I don't remember that story.
It's true. And then I went and I got it out of the bin because it was my mum's.
So how many takes did it take you to come up with one that was worthy?
I want a kangaroo.
I think we just stuck with the
We just stuck with his. It was the only copy that was left.
Yeah.
After all that we have said, we hope that you can finally see the only thing better than England is our motherfucking tea. Tea, motherfucker, fucker, tea, motherfucker, tea.
We were contacted after We Drink Tea came out, and they said, "We're doing a talk show, variety show kind of thing. We want you to come and do it live on the show, and we'll interview you."
Please give a warm welcome to Sam and Raphael.
And we turned up, and it was essentially Britain's Got Talent, but with a very low budget.
We were waiting around all day. Finally, we got called up and we started doing this rap. I thought you wanted to put off
It's an alarm. I don't know why I ever had to wake up at 9:40 in the evening. I was making burgers yesterday.
So yeah, we went on and we started performing it.
From England, where we love to drink mother-loving tea. Tea, mother lover, tea, mother lover.
We got cut off, which we were both actually. I remember on stage thinking like, oh right, I thought that was going quite well.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was going quite well.
And then they took us to the side of the stage and Christine Blickley said, well, how are you feeling? And Sam, who loves to make things really uncomfortable, said...
My nipples are hard.
And so hearing that, I thought that I should be funny as well and say something stupid, but I could only reply, mine too!
We got contacted by MTV because in 2007 the summer was the big Live Earth event that Al Gore put together, and so we decided to do a global warming rap.
Shut your motherfucking trap, cause it's not boring. So stop yawning.
We've got a serious message for the youth. It's time to step up and face an inconvenient truth.
Where does Jack come into it all?
I was a fan of the original band. No, you weren't actually. I was looking up, we used to have a forum, and I found this post that was written, and it was a very negative review of a movie. And I hovered over the email button to see who'd written it, and it was only his email address.
I didn't like it.
No, you didn't care for it at all.
I can't explain that one, I don't know.
But anyway, I don't remember meeting Jack.
I'm a dog man. Me, what's my PET? Straight pedigree, I'm down with the DOG.
I went to a different sixth form college as these two. So every Wednesday I'd go, I don't know, I had a couple of free periods on a Wednesday, so I'd go to their sixth form college, which was in walking distance from mine. I'd go there on a lunchtime and we'd make a movie every Wednesday, so we had this thing called the Wednesday Crew.
Then we started university and we did House the Rising
We all lived
Egos.
together, so we all moved in together at the start of that year.
Yeah, and so everything you see in the House the Rising Egos, that's like how we all
Happy
lived.
birthday to
It was supposed to go out on BBC Three. It got pulled the night before it went out because it was apparently promoting drug use.
Because there's a scene in it where my character has disconnected the smoke alarm.
We find some marijuana in his. I'm saying it on my character. Marijuana in his cupboard. It cuts to us outside playing like musical instruments in the dead of the night. You know, smoking something that looks like it might not be a normal cigarette. And so the BBC took offence to that because obviously no one at the BBC has ever smoked a spliff.
Yeah, we also made a radio pilot. Is everything cool?
Apart from him.
Sorry, mate.
Concentrate.
I'm just trying to get a shot of these guys from here.
Are you also trying to sound?
I didn't
we could fake a shot later, like have you seen the
Come on, we'll figure it, Photoshop it out, it'll be fun.
So I'll start back again. In the autumn of 2007, me and Raph started writing this radio pilot, and we recorded it with Jack, and then a guy from Radio 4 saw it, and he said, we want to put this on Radio 4 or whatever as part of a bigger programme that was happening.
The pilots that never flew.
Pilots that never flew is the complimentary title. And then at the end, in the last episode, they had this guy who was like a pilot aficionado who went to every pilot taping because he was a massive knob. And
So he doesn't watch this.
There's rights and there's wrongs, there's rights and there's rights. And there's wrongs and there's wrongs.
How would you describe your style?
눈 마시고 친구들에게 이 노래를 알려주세요. Come sit.
We live in Cambridge, that's a city, with the university.
It ranges.
Being a dentist leaves a little bread in my heart. And the dentist just the first, it's the start. And a apprentice takes the skills to learn that.
The biggest thing that ranges is the quality, I would say. When we were younger, we used to make things that were very like weird and surreal and offensive, and that sort of reflected our sense of humour at the time. And I think the reason we made comedies is because it was just the easiest thing to do because we couldn't really act very well. And yeah, no, I should speak for myself. I couldn't really act very well. Ralph is a very good actor.
I haven't seen you in quite a while. When was it exactly, detective?
So what next for you guys?
Well, I think at the moment we got these live shows.
They call me TJ, cause I'm a dental hygienist. I'm MC Lee, cause my mouth is the cleaner.
Jack brought the musical element with the recent stuff because he's plays the guitar.
We're putting a lot of effort into that at the moment, but I think like the three of us want to make more short movies as well.
More short films that are less comedy, and more sort of new stuff for us that we wouldn't normally do.
It would be the same with the songs as well. Like, I don't think I think all of us want to make some songs that aren't necessarily just comedy.
After about 8 years of doing comedy, you kind of stop laughing at yourself and just thinking, God, this.
Rap does anyway. We'd like to make more interview stuff, like we call them batshit crazy videos. But Rap has unfortunately misplaced his balls.
For the purposes of capitalism.
Besonders der Krieg gegen Kapitalismus, Nazis, Juden und Österreich.
It reminds them that they're not alone.
Dass sie nicht alleine sind.
That many people, as you can see, have similar feelings and thoughts.
Und dass die Nazis endlich die Muslims rausschmeißen können.
What were you saying earlier about Muslims in Austria? I'm sorry.
Donald Rumsfeld, Colin Powell haben die Order, die Muslims rauszuschmeißen. Mit der Guernica Nazis in New York. Also, thank you very much for it.
I didn't say Nazis.
What?
I didn't say Nazis.
I said 19.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime, people can go onto your website and
it's all there.
see what's going out.
Yeah.
And the website is?
The website is illimms.com, ILLIMMS. YouTube.com.
Or youtube.com/Sam Barron.
Yeah, and you can find everything there.
Great.
Or sambarron.com, you get directed to Illimms, is that right?
Thank you.
I know we're selling them because when you're talking about Raphael, so I'm Raphael going.
This is for the outtake.
This is the main feature.